Welcome to the Blue Green Ocean Road.
Wait. Bonjour and dinner Maganak. Manine, hello, my relations. That's David R.R. Stenberg there, your host. And flying high above the earth, it's me.
We have an intro written by George.
That's the Ojibwe greeting. Anishinaabe.
Narragansett, right?
No, distantly related. Um, they're around the Great Lakes, up into Canada and south of the Great Lakes. Very big group of people. Some of my ancestors. Anishinaabe. Yep. How you doing?
I think there's some dead Swedes here from a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, some of us made it over here.
yeah. 1,000 years ago,
Yeah, well, yeah. What
the Lanzo Meadows.
I think Leif Erikson. Went to Greenland. They were here. They were big in Green. They were in Greenland for sure.
Yep,
And
yep,
I guess they dug up some shit here too. So
yeah. Up in Newfoundland, Lanzo Meadows.
yeah,
They had a whole settlement up there.
heard something about that. It's been a while
Yep.
since I read it. I read it, but somehow the information went in, but it went in a long time ago, and it's really far back in the archive. You know, something about Swedes here.
Yep, yep.
It was convincing too. It wasn't just that rock that was like in South County.
No, no. They had a settlement. They had a whole little town, like a little, stockade settlement.
I probably had a whole bunch of shit. Who knows? You know, they were in Ireland. They were in.
They're in Ireland a lot. They owned Ireland for a long time.
Um,
Dublin is a Viking name. A lot of the castles that are built in Ireland were built by the Vikings because they weren't
yeah,
just marauders. They took possession of the place and they were the government.
one of the original flag planters.
Yeah,
Mine. Yeah, it's just it. I just show up, put enough. Yeah, stop me. Go ahead.
but they weren't just raiders or marauders. They had a highly advanced civilization.
No, it's like anybody. They were assholes, you know. I mean, they were
Well,
privateers. They're known as privateers in Rhode Island. Rhode Island was a big privateer state. As a matter of fact, there was at war with Britain. They would
yeah,
allow the ships to go out and privateer or tell them to, we're talking to them, so stop doing it. I mean, they got permission to go out. Say, all right, go wild, wreak havoc on
yeah.
the British. Take all you want. And then they said, "Whoop, back off. We're talking. I think we're good. I think we got a treaty." So like that. Yeah, this was Rhode Island was that bunch of like a fleet of
Pirates.
wild men waiting to just go out, go wild. And Newport was really nice. It was nice then, and that's actually the French fleet. They were trying to get them to go down to Yorktown to finish this thing off, right? And they were
Yeah,
just like hanging out. They're all drugs. Yeah, tomorrow. They kept the French would go like Domani, like the Italians do. Tomorrow. Right now. You wanna go now?
when they did finally make it down there, though, they had a big
It worked.
impact.
It was
Yeah.
weird timing and everything. It was good. It worked out great. I guess. I don't know. Did it?
It- Here we are.
Here we are.
Did you see the? Have you seen any of the Ken Burns documentary about the revolution?
No. Um, but I have read some pretty thick books on the Revolution. I read one on Washington's Crossing, which was awesome. The founding of the U.S. Navy, another one, six frigates. That goes into War 1812. The chapter is England Again. And one of the things about it was Madison was the president, right? And the frigates saved his ass. And he in Congress had voted against him.
Huh.
Little fun fact for old
How
Madison.
about that?
You're sure glad they were fucking there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, those ships kicked ass. They did. There was one part that was really great when they went into Tripoli, like the bay, right? They showed up, right? They went in, they went alongside, and they emptied the whole fucking row of cannons into the town. We're here, and then sailed out. They tacked in, let them, broadsided the city, and then went back out, and then wouldn't let anything in and out. Just went that guy, and then stopped everything. One of our captains was there at Bainbridge. He was actually taken prisoner, and he had he kept a big record of all the shit that we did. He blew it. He went in and he got grounded. He grounded his ship. They actually had to go in there and burn it because they were going to go take it. Now they'd have one, right? And one of the small ships that went in on the raid was called the Enterprise. That was kind of neat to read.
And that was all about pirates too, wasn't it?
What?
Tripoli. They were all pirates over in Tripoli, and they were
just
robbing our ships.
You paid them to pass through into the Med, right? And we kept paying them, but England was going, charge them more, right? And then it got so high, it was like, fuck it, we need a navy because it'd be cheaper than this shit, Anyway, hey, Mikey's here. It says view. I don't know. All right.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, buddy?
All right. How you doing?
Good. What you guys talking about?
Robots.
Talking about Tripoli and the first why we have a navy. Tripoli was charging us all this money to bring our ships into the Med, and then they were pirates and had to go and send in the ships. And
when they were out there a long time, the ships, and the captains wouldn't sail too close to Italy because the regular sailors would dive in and start swimming for it. My brothers. Yeah, no shit. I read that. I went, yeah.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. It seems like nothing changes, Mike. So no, not that. I mean, American history. It's pretty fucking wild.
I was just watching a video about a documentary on the King Philip's War.
Oh, yeah.
And probably shouldn't talk about this because George isn't here and he knows a lot about that. But
yeah, we could warm him up.
That's all right. I know a lot about it too.
King Philip was an Indian, right?
Yeah.
King Philip, yeah.
Got a comment.
Yeah. And so I was wondering how accurate this video was, and then I was scrolling around YouTube, and the same guy put out another video correcting everything, lots of things he said on the first video. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
At least he's willing to correct himself.
Yeah, really. I mean, it was probably the largest event in New England, ever, since European. And
yeah, that was around here.
And nobody knows about it.
Yeah, that leaked into Chepachet. There was a thing there.
Yeah.
There was a skirmish and stuff.
Yeah, so they got along all right for 50 years, but the more British came, they started our laws apply to you, but not to us,
Right.
That kind of thing. You know how they are. The same as the maggots today,
Look at that. It's the same old shit.
Same old shit. You're a second-class citizen because you're brown, and fuck you. And they finally said, that's enough. Let's drive these motherfuckers into the sea.
Always
But
happens.
it was too late. The funny thing about that war is that there was a bunch of British in New York. British had recently taken possession of New York from the Netherlands. And they wouldn't get involved until the Puritans really got their asses beat. Because they didn't like the Puritans either.
Nah.
And the Puritans weren't willing to join and be just another British colony under the rule of the people in New York. They wanted to still have their Puritan bullshit
Everywhere.
So
they were serious assholes, those guys.
Yeah. Some more of my ancestors.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's
Turns
the
out.
wrench throwing ancestors, Mike.
What's that?
The wrench throwing part. When you fling a wrench across the yard,
Yeah, that's the.
that was the little tiny piece of it,
Yeah.
You calmed down right after. Man, that's some
Anyway,
violent
they
shit.
sucked, and the other British people didn't like them, so they waited till they got so beat up that they were willing to come to terms with the regular British, and then said okay, and then they sent in troops and they put it down pretty quickly. But they burned a lot of New England.
Yeah. Yeah.
They burned
Yes.
Deerfield, Providence.
Yep. Back when it was all wood. Yeah.
Yep.
That happened on the rivers a lot. Like the British used to go up and just torch things. And actually, there was this paper, right, about the British doing it, and it was like a satire on the British's move because it was kind of, they captured, a potato hole, stuff like that. Like they were just like mocking the movements of the British when they just went up. I forgot now. It was just in the paper. It was just something you could read the next day, the news. And the guy wrote it up like they were fucking idiots. They caught a chicken coop and they fucking assaulted a fucking potato, seller, one for the king. Shit like that. It was funny, Yeah, fucking busted balls.
Another war that you don't hear about is Queen Anne's War, which happened here too. Real early on.
Yeah, I don't know much about that. What were the details on that?
I don't know much about those details. I didn't read a book about them.
Yeah.
But I read a book written by one of the people. His name was Bradford, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He was alive during the Metacomet's War.
Oh, that's cool. From back then, right?
They had no idea. Like neither side had no idea that one day, like all the natives would be gone, or like so. So limited in numbers that they just be on these little pockets of reservations or whatever. Nobody had any idea that it was going to be, white versus red at that point. Like they couldn't have even imagined it, either side. But some real decisive victories changed all that.
Yeah, a lot of shit bubbled out of that. Europe's like the size of the States or Australia, for context,
Yeah.
Most of that continent ain't Europe.
This dude is called Aton Shea Films. ATUNSHEI Films. And it was interesting, but I was doubtful on some of the stuff. And then, like I said, when I was searching, I found he debunked himself. So
It's a good state of mind, being doubtful.
Yeah.
Just keep it up. You ain't going to solve that. That's just going to be a state of mind forever,
Well, he said
be doubtful. That should be a bumper sticker.
It was one of his first documentaries. These are low budget documentaries. These aren't Ken Burns type things. This is like, you and me going out into the woods,
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. But he said he did it all from memory, the first one. So
It's easy.
He went back
and wrote a script. Yeah.
Went back and actually researched it more and corrected himself. So
one of the characters in that war was this guy named Sanford, who was a direct ancestor of a friend of mine that I used to work with. He used to own all of Tiverton, and that family owned the whole coast of Rhode Island. And over the years, they sold it all off so that, by the time they got to my friend Steve's generation, like, had to buy a house just like everybody else. They once owned, like, billions of dollars worth of property in today's terms,
Right.
Entire shore of Rhode Island. It's a lot of money.
A lot of money. A lot of dough.
There was some other thing that was interesting. There were a couple of the leaders, local leaders, were actually women. Weetamoo and Awashanks.
Yep,
they're actually women. Kind of interesting.
From what tribe?
Narragansett and Wampanoag, respectively, I think. Back then, women had political power.
Right.
Not amongst the English, but amongst the
Americans.
Americans.
Like they don't know?
What's that?
Like they don't know?
Yeah, different. Like they actually were, like, culturally considered, like, in our culture, like, if a woman gets into a high position, we go, that's pretty good for a woman, for a woman. But in their culture, no, like they were more merit based. They were closer to each other and more communal. So there was a really smart woman, she would be a leader because she was smart, you know?
They all kind of just fell into their own jobs, Mike. You know, it's just like growing up, you could see what they were going to do. Oh, he's going to
Well,
hunt.
you know,
He's going to be the hunter. You know.
they had a sort of representative democracy where they would vote for their leaders,
Well, yeah.
and and they would vote for people who were going to go represent them at like big meetings of, like, you know, one nation might have many tribes that maybe they're not in contact all the time because they live so far apart. So when they're having a big meeting, like your little group would elect someone to go represent you at the big meeting.
Yeah. That's what Custard wrote in on, Mike.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, like everybody's here. Fuck me. You know what I loved about that battle is the counting coups. The Indians would run up and like pants you and run away, and you know, dangerous as shit. And the first time they attacked this hill, the Indians just threw clumps of dirt at them and they fucking ran back down the hill. They had all barricaded on the hill. It was deadly. A couple of them died going up there. But that was like you could talk shit around the fire. That was counting coups. Like
That's how you got status.
Yeah,
in their culture, that's how you got status.
Oh yeah, you're the guy. You're the guy that did that. You know, Pitts the general. You know, that ran off, made it.
The other thing that would give you status in the Lakota culture, and I think a lot of the hunter-gatherer cultures, was if you were generous. If you're really generous, if you had nothing but tattered clothes because you were a great hunter, but you always gave everything away. You were like the man. You were like you were respected the way we respect the big.
And that feels better than any bank account, man. You know, fuck money. I take that.
In our culture, if you are selfish, we respect you more than if you're generous.
Yeah, selfish is the way to go. You know, that's what you gotta be to make it.
Fuck that. Fuck making it. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's because that ain't worth anything. Money ain't worth shit. I mean, what you just described, like that. Just being part of a tribe and being a kick-ass tribal member, you know? Like there's some, like, that. There was that, too. Like Crazy Horse and Sitting Bull. Holy shit. The Sundance, they both, motherfucker. You know about that, right?
Yeah.
Ugh. But then the thing is like it works. That's the weirdest thing is they'd have a vision and fuck if it didn't happen, right? No shit. I mean, this is like proving it fucking works. I mean, it wasn't just like they did it and maybe it'll work. Nah.
Did you ever read Black Elk Speaks?
No.
He was Lakota from that area.
Oh, there's so much to read about that though.
He had a vision of all these bison were going into this hole in dirt. They were disappearing, and then all of a sudden, all these weird-looking bison that had spots, and they were brown and white, they were coming out of the hole and repopulating the prairies. It was cows. The bison were going away, and the cows were coming.
Yeah, right. That's a vision. Yeah.
Part of his vision.
Sitting Bull had I think he cut a piece of his thumb off or something. Like there was a piece, like he had to just, fuck me, I need it. You know, I need one. And he saw the battle. He saw the custard bed. And that was years ahead. I mean, he saw it a long time ago. Told everybody, okay, we got that. We're looking out for that, right? And then one day, fuck, if they didn't just run right into it, you know. That was fucking a great book. It's called The Last Stand. Oh, oof.
I read that.
Yeah, it's great, right?
Yeah.
It's like that riverboat that was like it could crawl over sandbanks. It had like telephone poles, and it used steam power. Yeah. It just crawled over fucking, trouble. Yeah, that was great. That was a great book, and that was a centennial. That ship they just went down the river like a motherfucker bouncing off the fucking because it was I think it was the 4th of July. It was the centennial, and they were going down there bringing Grant. Bad news. The first 100 years ain't working out. That was fun. What a great ending.
But he was talking about the King Philip's War. There was like, if I remember right, it was like an island off of Boston that they used as like an internment camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. What island would that have been?
They shipped out a lot of natives to live on this island where they. Yeah.
They eventually shipped them down to the Caribbean to be slaves. Yeah. They went on to the Pequot War. A lot of those went down to the Caribbean.
Mhm.
I always wondered, like, the Spanish took a lot of people back to Spain as slaves, and I always wondered if there were like slave enclaves in Spain. The descendants of the Narragansetts and Pequots,
Right.
not
Yeah.
in Spain. I guess that would be like Incas and Aztecs and stuff. But I always wonder if there weren't enclaves of people that are descendant of those slaves.
Well, all kinds of
Yep.
people got. Everybody's, every race has been enslaved one way or another.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what race you are. They're just
Yeah, one of my mother's
you're in chains
mother's
now.
family, their name starts with a D,
Hmm.
right? And that means that they belong to someone. Like if
Of. Of
Di Mauro of Mauro. So their ancestor was slave in Rome.
how about that? And that's Latin root. So
Yeah.
that's an old word.
Yep.
Oh.
Any of the Italian names with D in front of them, that means that their ancestor was slaves.
Aha.
Funny thing about Italian names is like they stay in a family. So, like in English, your name might be Smith, but there's a lot of Smiths, and you're not related to any of them. It's just that when they wrote the Book of the Dead, your ancestor was a blacksmith at the time, right? Kennedy, there were Kennedys in Ireland that they were just like rural people, so they were called Kennedy, right? They're not related, but in Italian culture, all the names, like anybody with that same name, somehow related back up the line.
I remember a few years ago looking up the roots of my name, and
Oh, yeah.
basically boils down to cowherd.
Oh.
So it's like European cowboy, basically.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Co-wat.
Yep.
What?
Yep, cowherd.
My,
Hey, cowherd.
My
Call him,
phone,
call him
when
cowherd.
they say, call Mikey and say, Mikey Cowart only has a mobile phone number.
Mine was Stone something. I think Stonewall, and also the Stenbergs were one of the families that were fed and taken care of by the town, and they just drilled. They were like defense department.
Really?
Yeah, one of my relatives came over with all this shit from it. I went, how
Nice.
about that? And they were sailors too. So I went, wow, no shit. It was like
You got to stop in Sweden on your way to Italy, Dave.
I always forget. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go up there, Northern Lights, the whole thing. You know what they got up there? They got these places where it's just a glass dome, and you lay on the
Yeah.
bed and just look up. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All snow around. It's all snow and pines. Yeah, I'm going there. I'm
Nice.
doing podcasts from there.
Hey, that'd be great.
Oh no, this ain't gonna end. I'm gonna be in some wild places. Like, yeah, in 6 months, I'm fucking. It ain't gonna be a room no more. I gotta find some way to be mobile. That'll be easy enough to conquer. Yeah, level up. We'll get a like yet.
You got so you got really good mass transit over there. You can get around.
They got bullet train, Mike. You can zoom right up the boat. Right up the boat now. It beats. It's beating up the airline. Alitalia is like going broke because the bullet train is so good.
They got Ubers over there, I'm sure.
No Ubers.
Oh,
No.
fuck.
They got driverless Ubers in Norway.
Do they?
They got taxis, Mike. If you really, and then like you got relatives, and you got like let's come up.
Relatives with cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16 people piling into a Fiat. to
I
go
think
to
like
town.
4 people on a moped going like 40.
Just ship a big
Big old
truck over
blue
there.
cloud.
Ship a big F-350 over there and just fucking
After
America
roads, you won't be able to go down.
invades. America is invading again.
I had this dream.
Throw
Yeah,
your
that
shit
got
out
off.
the window.
I had a dream that I got off the plane in Heathrow for some reason. I stood there in the airport and I said, I claim this continent in the name of Chief
Ireland.
so-and-so. I remember who it was, And I said, how do you like me now? I said, how do you all like it? And just the people were walking by just kind of looking at me like, well, that's weird. It's a strange
Sure.
dream.
You are not allowed in our country.
No, it's a classic scene of an Irishman in London.
Yeah.
Suddenly it hit him. Mike was home.
I went hard at it a few years ago. I got the 2 week until my subscription, my free trial ran out. I went hard at it. For like 2 or 3 weeks, or whatever they give you. And yeah, so it turns out like my 12th great grandfather got knighted.
All right.
For some reason.
Wow.
Ooh, royalty. Ooh.
And he came over to Virginia.
Wow.
And then they over 1 or 2, 3 generations ended up in Florida, Georgia. Back to farming again, probably.
Oh.
But that one guy, he must have done something like, and I looked it up. The year he was around 20 or 30, and there was some kind of small war with Spain. England and Spain, and he must have done something. This is just a guess, because I don't know how else.
I have a relative who's closer in generations. My great-grandfather, I knew the guy. That's how he got here. He got knighted in Italy. But he didn't get knighted till the 70s. So what he did was he captured like 50 Germans single-handedly.
Wow.
Back then, you would walk home on the weekends from the war. It was just before the First World War. They were fighting with Germany.
He did that all with one hand. What was he doing with the other one?
Well, the other one was holding a gun.
Oh.
So what happened was he was walking on his way back from home to the front lines, and he heard German being spoken in this house. And he realized there were all these Germans that were behind enemy lines hiding in a house. So he started like shouting orders that they could hear him. And then he'd run to the other side and he'd shout orders. And then, so they thought they were surrounded. And he said, Tommaso, go in there and tell them Germans to surrender. So he walks up to the front door and tells them to surrender. And they all come out. They put their guns in a pile, like, how they stick them up?
Yeah, he went up like the adjutant. Like, the guy walks up with balls, pretending there's an army behind him.
Yeah.
Like my colonel just told me to come over and say, you want to give up? Because we'll fuck you up.
That's what he did. And then he marched them all up to where his troops were.
Whoa. Hey, yeah,
so
sweet.
they were going to either give him land in Italy or they were going to give him a ticket to America. He said, I'll take the ticket because my brother's over there.
Cool.
And then in the 1970s, they reached out to him and they knighted him.
Yeah, as they should.
And
that was cool.
So he was officially
a
Don.
movie about that fucking shit.
He was Don Cavalieri, which is a Don of Sir something. It's like knighted, like in England. And so he was so proud of that he had a separate gravestone because it wasn't on his gravestone. There was no room to put it. So he put the gravestone next to his gravestone that said Don Cavalieri. And then so it looks like there's a guy named Don buried next to him.
That's funny.
Anyway, yeah, knighted.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I don't know how my guy got knighted, but
everybody has a cause, You join, the answer is joined up.
Now back in the 60s and 70s stuff, they would knight, Mick Jagger got knighted,
Oh, well, yeah. Well, you see what they had to do? You see?
Paul McCartney got
something
knighted
like that, man.
They sold a lot of denim,
Getting knighted, that's serious.
And they got a lot of tax money from those boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how you get knighted. See, we got all your money here. Here's a prize.
You made us a lot of money. Good boy.
Yeah. But now you can get into the nice parties, right? It's you probably can go to the castle. Right? Go hang out. Have a spot of tea. Give it a bloody root. Oh no, that's Australia.
I was in Ireland one day, and the guy goes, "Oh, your name's Kennedy, huh? You're here trying to find your roots?" And I said, "Well, some of my roots come from Ireland." He goes, "Oh yeah, you're American. You guys are all mixed up." Like, that's right. Let's rule.
Yeah, Ireland's cool. I have to see more of it. I've flown there. I've been to the airport, and the people in the airport. you can tell a lot about a place by the airport, like or a bus station. You get the whole gig because you basically the people running it are from there. This is how they run things, you know. This is how they are, you know, and they're nice.
I can attest to that. When I was in the Thailand airport, I went up to change my money on the way back.
Yeah.
Probably told you this story. And I went up to the young lady, and I said, "Me $2." Right? And she laughed. She was like, you know, I tried doing that in Tokyo airport, and I thought they were gonna fucking string me up, man.
Yeah, they don't get too like loud and shit.
They were like, I'm like $2.
It's perfectly fine there. Like, yeah, the island, yeah, Thailand, Philippines, you could do that in those places. You probably wouldn't. I don't know. Probably wouldn't work in Korea. Maybe. Nah, probably not.
It kind of freaked me
saw
out.
Vic. They know what he was doing.
Right. It kind of freaked me out, you know, going from 100 degrees in Thailand, and I didn't realize. Well, the part of Japan I landed in looked like winter, you know. I thought it would look warmer, you know.
There are warm places in Japan and there are cold places in Japan.
Yeah.
Depends on altitude.
This was Tokyo, so.
There's a place in Japan that actually has brown bears.
Really?
Like they have enough wild land to support a population of brown bears.
That'd be really. I think of Japan as being really exotic. Like one place I'd love to go. You know, that's just different. So different than.
It is different. It's the opposite. Yeah. Everything's opposite. I was going like, well, the wrong side of the road. They drive on the wrong side of the road. All right, well, whatever. Other people do that, right? So I just kept going, like courteous to a fault, right? Wicked opposite of us, right? And even at intersections, they turn off their lights if they're stopped. Not because it's the law, because it's polite. So you don't get the people driving through the intersection, they'll get blasted with fucking headlights. It's just done. And this is the last thing, right? I buy a Coke, back when I drank Coke, I get the fucking thing, like, and there's no top. You motherfucker, you gotta be kidding me. It was on the bottom. The fucking tab was on the bottom, Coca-Cola upside down.
Really?
That was like the last straw. I went, okay, that's all right. No, I'm not even gonna look anymore. But yeah, that was a trip. Beautiful too. I went up this garden. I was tripping too. We were tripping. We went up to the top of the hill overlooking the bay of Yokosuka, and it was this beautiful garden. You know, like a Japanese garden all over the place, but in the moonlight. And then this one place was a stand for a giant gun, like one of those ship killing guns. It was just on the mountain, right? And that used to be pointed, you know, for us. That was from World War II, but it wasn't. It was just a mount. They left the mount. That was cool. And they had Celicas. I remember they had like Toyota car, like the cars were nice. And we used to like, you know, the boxy shit here, right? We were all just blown away because it's like, how? Why can't we have these? These are the shit, you know?
And we sell you the American cars. We're not selling you our own cars. Fuck that.
Yeah. So we went back to the States. Some people, you know, we tried to, they said, Toyotas are great. Said, nah, they're shit boxes. No, you don't understand. They could be great.
You saw, did you see Laura's
yeah, it's nice.
That thing is nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. How so? So tell us. I mean, it was new when I saw it. So it's still nice. So that's nice. That's nice to hear.
Oh, it's one of the nicest cars I've ever been in.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah. Hey, the engineering is. They got their shit together, man.
Yep.
You ain't gonna need another one. You know, they make it safe too. Like if the battery's on the bottom, they don't flip. Like they're fucking.
Oh yeah.
Like electric cars are wicked
stable. It's got all-wheel drive too. That's really cool.
Yeah, they hold the road though. Yeah, they're good. It's good. Like he's on the move.
I lost my internet connection for some reason. I'm on my phone now.
I see two of you. But one of you is not talking.
Okay, one of me is a big M on my end.
All right, I'm gonna try this. I don't know what to fucking do. What is this thing? Pin? No.
Can you get rid of them?
Good. It went away by itself.
Yeah.
I did nothing, thankfully. Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know.
almost ended the
It's
whole thing.
lost my internet.
Mine's all jerky
Might be
jumpy
back.
this morning. I don't know why. It's usually not.
Chinese hackers.
Probably.
Oh yeah, it's always Chinese hackers. Well, UFOs. UFOs in
Aliens.
here. They
So-
oh fucking yeah, like, jeez.
So, 3i Atlas is close to the Earth as it's going to get this month.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, let's track.
Got these little ice volcanoes that are happening all over it.
I'll have to look
That was
because it's gonna be clear tonight. If it's somewhere in the sky, I'll try. I'll take my telescope, see if I can see it. It's gonna be.
I thought,
yeah,
I thought it was like December 19th we were able to see it.
it's coming around though.
Will we see it with the naked eye?
I don't know. I
I don't
heard
think
like
so. No.
it'd be visible by some.
It'll be visible
means.
by some kind of
It doesn't
telescope.
mean me. Usually, it means I'm fucked because I'm, I'm in light pollution and, shit like that. But I did see that one that night you called me from the pond, and I was on the roof. I did eventually see it. I just saw the tail. I saw like this green streak, and I'm like going back and forth with my big binoculars, and I'm like, oh, that's it. I was getting so tired because I had the giant ones, and I'm scanning the sky, and yeah, I finally got. But it was just the cloud. There was a green line. I said,
Yeah.
that's it. That's going to be it. Just in the haze. It was it. Yeah.
We had a couple of like it seemed like one year we had one, and the next year we had one that we could see with the naked eye.
Ain't happened. I never seen one.
Yeah,
Except
we
that
had
one
two.
long time ago on when we didn't know what it was. There was that little line in the sky. There was like a line. So what the fuck is that line doing? And then if it turned out that it was a comet. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. But it was a little line though. It was like
One of them was really good. You could see it out here. You could you looked up in the I guess that's the east. You looked up toward the east, and you could see it pretty good.
Is it George's dad's birthday today?
Is it?
I think it is. I thought I read that on Facebook.
He's 90.
wow. So that's what George is doing today.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Cool. Yeah, man.
He's 90. Wow,
Hot shit.
incredible.
His mom must be up there too, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's younger though.
Yeah.
She's in her 80s.
Yep.
My mom just turned 89.
Yes. Still cooking.
Literally, still cooking.
Cool. Good.
Yeah.
Good to
Nothing
hear.
like mom's cooking, man.
She's a good cook. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, man. You got a good one. Eat that food. Eat that food.
Woman's a warrior. Raised
Yep.
4 kids.
Yep.
Solo.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, Bill Payne. I remember her studying for fucking nursing
Right.
school. You know?
Yeah.
I know some bones because of her. Tibia, fibia. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Joanne's dad is 89 and still independent as heck, you know?
Nice.
Had to give up golf last year because of his knee, but
That's too bad.
he still goes out to dinner with his friends and
Nice.
Yeah. goes shopping. I mean, he lives alone. His house is immaculate, you know? One of those guys where everything's got its place, man, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
George has a friend that's like that, and he told me, he said, watch, so the guy will notice if
Yeah.
something gets moved in his house.
yeah.
So I went and there was something on a shelf, and it was just I don't know if you can see it. I just went and turned it and left it where it was. And he walked into the room and immediately walked straight over there and turned it back without
Oh,
batting an eye, without saying anything. Immediately noticed that thing was turned. You just walked into the room, went directly to it, and turned it.
Yeah, it's usually I find in my life it's the other way around. Like people come in and they see things I don't see. You know,
Yeah.
I don't see that. Really, I got one of them. Oh, didn't know I had one.
Yeah, you can move my shit all around. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I know things move, but I don't give a shit. I can just tell. You know, not all the time. Like you know, but I keep things all scented. Some things I will notice is moved, but I ain't like it's got to go back there. It's like, how the fuck did that happen? That's that's another thing.
Well, the less shit you got too. You know, the easier it is. I just got
It's
too
easy to
much
keep
shit.
track of. Yes.
Guy had knickknacks on his shelves, and it was in his living room. He had knickknacks and pictures and all this, and I just
Why
moved
does
one thing.
anybody have knicknacks?
I don't know.
Well, I don't understand.
Pull
I
out
don't
your favorite
understand-
knickknack.
I don't understand knickknacks.
Yeah.
This one's mine.
Why?
It's a knickknack.
Yes, I look at this guy when I'm in a bad mood. He's over there in the corner.
Yeah.
How you doing? Things are good, dude.
That's
I got a
that's
stick.
therapy. That's a
Look at my
therapy
fucking
knickknack. I
stick
get
over
that.
here.
I get
Yeah,
the therapy knickknacks.
That's a therapy doll.
Me and him, man. Been through some shit.
What's his name?
I never named him. I don't know. You name him.
We'll come up with something.
Who was that guy's name? Yertle? Yertle the turtle?
Yeah,
Help me,
Yertle.
Mr. Wizard. Remember that guy?
Oh, yeah.
Remember him?
Tizzle, trazzle, drum.
Yeah. That's it.
Time for this
That
one
has a
to
use.
come home.
You know, the
Help me,
definition
Mr.
of
Wizard.
knickknacks.
I don't want to be a security guard anymore.
Knickknacks, by definition, are useless.
Yeah.
You know, that has a use. You know, makes you feel good and play with it or whatever you do with it. I don't know what the fuck you do with it.
You don't
That's the only
wanna
one I
know.
got.
Don't
But it's
ask.
got a use. You know, like people that have these shelves, long shelves,
Now
knickknacks.
that's no good.
The fuck is up with that, man?
You gotta pick one. You know, one wife, one knickknack. You know,
One knickknack.
yeah, one of everything. You want one
Well,
of everything.
then there's those people who like get really into something like elephants, right, or something like that, and they start collecting these elephants, from the tiniest little elephant you could ever find.
Yeah,
to,
but
like,
they're easy to buy for Christmas and shit. Because they
At
want a
some
little
point, you're gonna
dog.
see,
My grandma was
"Fuck
like that.
elephants,
So
man.
easy. Just
Fuck
get her a dog.
elephants."
Oh, man.
Ceramic
How many
dog.
elephants do you need?
You don't collect nothing, Mikey. Well, I buy your bonsai plants, I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I do that.
Mikey
What do you use
collects
them
living
for?
organisms.
But those are like pets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had spider plants that were like my pets. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I like them. Yeah, plants are cool.
That's how I got into bonsai. I had a spider plant. And I went on YouTube looking for something about my spider plant. I ended up on a bonsai channel.
There you go.
Dong.
What's
That was
this?
It was downhill after that, man.
What's this called?
Downhill.
Yeah, that's cool.
But knickknacks. I mean, I just fucking paddywhack, man. Give the fucking dog a bone. Something. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I like bamboo, but I can't have bamboo.
Well,
Here.
you gotta
I
get.
want to,
You gotta
but-
get. If you're into bamboo, you gotta get the new stuff because you never bet about it with the old bamboo.
No, there was a place, that barn I lived in between here and my house, had one. And so I lived with one a month. I watered it and shit. I fucking loved it. I love that thing. It was like in a pot. It was high. It was like you could do this, Mikey.
Yeah.
You know?
Fucking
was-
tigers behind it
I was like,
and shit.
it wasn't, but it's beautiful in the sunlight and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh,
We have this orchid.
Living
We have an
bamboo.
orchid that we've had for a couple of years now, still alive, and it blooms. And this last time it bloomed, the bloom stayed on from like March till like just 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah, thing really likes it where it is, so it's like right on our table. We're not moving it because
Yeah,
it likes
cool.
it there.
It's got the right, just the light it wants.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, orchids are their own animal, man. They're different.
I always
They're
thought
to
they were
keep for some
hard.
people.
Hard to take care of and shit, or do, or was it just make?
They're very particular. They're very moody, particular, and they
They
like.
particularly don't want to be watered too much. They don't
Yeah.
want to be. They don't want to be in soil. They want to be in wood chips.
All right. Yeah, that sounded like a plant I would kill instantly.
You get them from the store, and they're gonna die on you if you don't do something about it because they just put them in a pot.
Just like that goldfish from the fair.
Yeah.
What's the family they come from? There's, I forget the name. The orchid family. They like, it's like a parasitic almost. They attach themselves to a tree.
Yeah,
So they're living at the canopy level, a lot of them and stuff.
live in like a hole. They live in a hole in the tree.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
It's a different thing, man.
Lady slippers are an orchid.
Lasers are cool. Yeah.
They're really hard to propagate.
They
My
just
mom
were
had
where they
one.
were.
My mom had a couple in the back 40 there, and there was one yellow one, right?
Wow.
I was that age where I had heard that you could trip on them, and of course I picked it and tried to trip on it. And,
They told me some story too that made me not want to go near it. But we had it in my backyard. My backyard had some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
They
not,
had
no,
some
they were
paint-
everywhere. Actually, they were
That's
not
some pain
everywhere.
killing
But
properties. The
I
roots.
saw 'em a lot.
If you use the roots the right way, they have some,
yeah,
pain killing properties.
right.
But no, I just avoided. I never picked them. I never fucked with them.
No,
I looked
they're
at 'em,
too
but I never
special.
fucked with them.
Leave them alone.
Isn't the state flower somewhere down there?
Is
Or is
it?
that Maine? Maine. It
I
could be
don't know.
Maine. I think it's
don't
Maine.
know.
It
I think
should
it's
be.
Maine.
It is now. We declared it.
It's
We'll
the
plant
Blue
a
Ocean
flag in
Road.
that name.
It's the Blue Green Ocean Road official flower.
That's right. You know what? I'm going to go to the Wikipedia page and I'm going to change it to that. I'm going to.
Go
I'm
ahead.
going to do it. I'll send you the
Do it.
link. Wikipedia. Yeah. And also, I'll find out what the real fucking flower is. I'll change it right back. I won't get in the big trouble, but
Oh, someone else will change it. Don't worry.
no, there's somebody monitoring it. There's
Yeah,
somebody
it-
probably just.
It's New Hampshire's state flower. I should know that.
Oh, there you go.
What is it?
Lady slipper.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
New Hampshire state flower.
Oh, New Hampshire's got it.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys got everything.
What's Rhode Island state flower? The common blue violet.
Oh,
All
well, we
right.
have a lot of them.
Are those little tiny ones in the spring in the grass?
Yeah.
Ah, I love those.
Yep.
Cool. We win.
Yep.
Fuck lady slippers. Stupid anyway. I heard they kill you. I heard you could die if you get too close to those fucking things. I
Try
can
to
roll
get high
in
on
violets.
blue
I can just
violets,
roll in. Yeah. I never fucking mowed. I used to wait. I never mowed them.
Yeah.
I used to hate it when the
We
grass
don't
would start
mow
fucking
till
with it.
June now because of no mow May because pollinators and all these different kinds of beneficial insects are living in your grass.
And flowers.
Dude, if you
need
if
the
you
flowers
tried-
because
if you
before
tried
the
hard
flowers
enough-
come out.
Dude, if you tried hard enough, there's always a reason not to mow.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I fucking hate mowing.
I got these wildflower packets, right? The little ones are like a nickel, whatever the fuck. I had a shitload of them on the bench, right? One day I just threw them on the lawn. I just threw them out there. And after a while, they all found a place. There were some that were these cool, like, purple vines that went up, like, in the shade on my fence behind the pine tree. There were others that liked the direct sunlight, but they all found a place eventually on my lawn. You know,
Nice.
so the packets of wildflowers, just hum them out. I didn't do any. It was just I hummed them out there. You know, I don't know. Birds ate them, shit them out. I don't know what the fuck happened, but after a couple of years, there was a bunch of different ones I'd never seen before.
You know what You know what
Yeah,
happens is like a lot of the seeds have to winter over. They have to actually freeze in order to germinate.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of native species like that. So
Garlic's like that.
So anyway, those
Yeah.
packets are
Yeah.
worth it. They're probably
You
a
got to
dollar.
plant garlic
Home Depot now.
in October so that it'll grow in the spring.
So Rhode Island state bird.
Rhode Island red.
Yep. Fucking chicken.
Fucking A it is, man, because chicken is delicious.
It's the Rhode Island state bird, man. I mean, Everybody keeps Rhode Island Reds. They're one of the best chickens to have.
Yeah, they're beautiful too, man. They got that red coat.
They're beautiful. They lay good eggs. They're good to eat. Like they're good, nice big birds. You know.
Yeah.
New Hampshire state bird, purple finch.
Oh, the finch.
Oh,
Little tiny bird. Doesn't do
Tiny,
nothing.
beautiful.
that's a
How
little
many
bit.
does How many finches does it take to make a stew?
It takes a finch and a Rhode Island Red.
Yeah, like stuffing. Yeah, the ultimate humiliation. Stuff a finch and an apple up there.
Remember when the turducken was the big thing to do for Thanksgiving?
The what?
You'd stuff the turkey with a
Oh yeah.
duck, and something was stuffing the duck. Something else smaller was I think a Cornish game bird was stuffing the duck.
I have stuffed anything.
So it was a chicken
Never had.
inside of a duck inside of a turkey.
I actually don't trust myself with stuffing, so I never did it. I just leave the cavity open. Because like there's some way, I guess there's like some people have made stuffing that's killed everybody.
Man, my brother makes the stuffing every year. He's really good at it. He makes
Yeah.
these stuffing muffins.
Did you put nuts in them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the shit.
He puts nuts in them, raisins in them, Italian
yeah.
sausage.
Yep.
Seasoned bread chunks, you know.
Delicious.
Yeah. Comes out great.
You have a lot of stuffing, did you, Mike? Over
Mhm.
Thanksgiving?
Yep.
I had like
Stuffed
this
yourself.
tiny bit. I had this little pile. With
Stuff
gravy.
yourself with it.
It was
I
great
stuff
though.
myself with stuffing.
Turkey though, I
Mhm.
ate a shitload of turkey. I like turkey.
New Hampshire state animal, white-tailed deer.
Ah.
What's Rhode Island state animal?
Let's see. I looked it up, but it was a little vague.
What would it be for you?
The quahog.
Quahog?
This is Rhode Island has an official state marine mammal, the harbor seal.
Funny, I've never seen one.
Really?
Doesn't
Oh,
that's what
I'll
Not in
show
Ba-
you.
Not in
Let's,
Narragansett Bay. I've never seen it
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. I'll show you. Let's take a hike sometime this spring. Like, well, they're probably there now.
State-
Rome Point. You can see them from shore, from Rome Point.
Yeah, it's fine. I just never seen it. All the time I've spent by the ocean.
Yeah, well,
Never
you were
rode across one?
by the ocean in the summer, and they're here in the winter.
I've been down there in the winter. Me
Yeah.
and Mikey turned me on to winter time down
Right.
there. He says,
Right.
go
Yeah,
to
it's
the
the best
beach. It was
time.
February. So I go to the
Yep.
beach. I go, now? He says, yeah, it's the best time. Right? So we go down there, and I've been doing that forever. I went to New York in February.
Yep.
Right? Manhattan. I went to the Statue of Liberty. It was my town. New York,
Right.
New York in February.
You own that beach, man.
I have
You own it.
pictures. Yeah, he turned me onto it. That was great. I just
Yeah,
take my
that's-
dog
that's-
down there too. I just take Bender down there, like because you just let a dog go nuts in February, right? First time I took her down there, right, she went straight for the ocean and and tasted it, and it went, you know, came out and then took off until she was like this tiny dot at the end of the beach, and then it started. They started coming back up big, and just did that big happy run, just go that way, you know, just yeah, just. It was great. I was laughing my ass off. It's fun. Yeah. But Mike, that's because he said go to the beach, and it was
Yep.
February. I go
You remember that?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
changed me.
remember that.
You changed my life. We went to Black's Point.
Yep.
Smoked a joint. One of your skinny joints, little tiny skinny fucking
Tin joints. I remember going to what's that state park up in what town is it? It's like up in the Portsmouth of Rhode Island, that area. This is like a state park that we went to one time.
Cold State
You and
Park.
me. Yeah, Cold State
Oh
Park.
yeah,
Yep.
the Neon Valley Boys.
Remember going up there?
Yeah, I was with Deal.
Crystal.
That's when I met Deal. I ran into her. I don't remember that. She's
So I remember being up there with you though.
yeah,
I
I
don't
was there.
remember-
Your
yeah,
sister was there
yeah.
too, though.
Okay. I remember driving back together though somehow
Did
for some
we?
reason. Yeah. And I remember we were on the highway and we were sort of like in the middle, and there was like a bunch of cars ahead of us and a bunch of cars behind us. And we were like traveling between them. And I remember
Nice.
you said something like, "This is where I like to be."
When I was on the road with
I remember the
That's
weird
cool.
memory.
when I was on the road with Dan, like we noticed that cars would always be in clumps, so we'd get ourselves in the middle, just
Yeah,
try and
that's
stay
really-
there.
yeah.
You know,
That's really-
so you set your cruise control so you kind of stay with them. Eventually, you're going to catch up with them.
Yeah, you did that all the way up to yeah, you take 95, 94, 93 all the time. That's a game I play on that road. The try and stay between the groups. The herd, it's weird. It's like,
It's actually a wave function.
yeah,
Some people are moving slower than others, so they tie everything up right there. But it's actually like a wave function. And if you catch up with a group, if you pass them, then you can get between them and the next group up ahead.
yeah.
Yes,
Sometimes.
unless you're on 95 going south and it's one big fucking group.
Man,
It's a fucking tsunami.
I want a
that
bullet train.
Massachusetts is the worst, man. Even 495, when you're coming down from New Hampshire, you get onto 490. It's like just awful.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
way to Worcester, and then it's not so bad from Worcester down, but or up to Worcester.
It's a
Once you
long
get on
drive.
495, it sucks.
Yep.
95 is just miserable.
Yep.
Well, that was the worst stretch too. You know, the Thurbers Avenue curve. I was a
Oh,
guard
yeah.
down there, right at that curve, right below it, where the gas tanks are, right, and right at that curve, and like all night you hear like these truck drivers who've never been there before, right? Can't believe suddenly there's a left turn on the highway. They just
Yeah.
downshift. You just hear that gear. And I always say, yeah, welcome to the dial, man. Look out, there's S curves ahead. Where do you see what's up? Yeah, the S curves.
Yeah, it takes forever. I remember when I went down there this summer for the Uber drive, it was like going into Providence. It took forever.
Yeah, the construction still.
I very rarely ever drive through there, like where the Thurbers Avenue. I just don't ever go there.
It's fixed up a lot. I went Thanksgiving. I went by that. The bridge is fucked up, but I mean that other area, the other part, is all like pretty much.
I'll go
gone.
into Providence, but there's no need for me to go on 95. I just
Right.
go into Providence, Route 6, and
Yeah.
if I'm going south, I'll get on 395 and take that south to 95. If I'm going to go,
But if you go on 95, you pass that cannabis store where it's a drive-through.
oh yeah,
Yeah, there's a Mother Earth
Really,
drive-through.
nice.
Mother Earth
they're
has a
opening cannabis
drive-through.
store up on Route 6.
I don't know, man. There's just something wrong. Oh, that's a title though.
There's a lot wrong with that. I was telling Joanne about that, and she goes, "But isn't half the fun?" She goes, "Going in and picking out what you want." I'm like, "These people know what they want, man. It's not."
Yeah. They're about to open a new one right here in Foster on Route 6.
No.
Yeah. You know what
No.
Sunoco Station is?
Yeah.
Right across from there, diagonally across, there used to be Kenny's Kitchen used to be there for a while, and then it was something else, and then it was a pet store, and then it was a pool store.
Where's this though?
It's on Route 6 in Foster.
Okay.
They're just about to open. They're almost done.
What is
fixing
this
it up.
section though?
It's right near right near where George's Road comes out on Route 6.
Oh, all
So
right.
over near
Right near the border.
Okay.
over
near
where
Scott's. Right.
Yeah.
The plaza
Yeah.
up from Scott's.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
If you're in that parking lot and you look across the road and down the road a little ways, you can see it from there. Yep. Who would have thought it?
you can just walk there, man. George will take his tractor. God damn it! I ran out of gummies.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I'll go in there, but it'll probably be very expensive. Rhode Island's expensive. Connecticut's expensive. There's a place in Massachusetts that's pretty reasonable. There's a couple of places that are pretty cheap. There's one where you can get for $108, including tax. You get a whole ounce of like really premium weed for $100.
I just get a charge it. I don't have to go through the hassle of trying to find it. It's one exit down. It's the shit. Fucking love that. You know. No, it's 2 exits. Excuse me.
Where?
All the
Where
way
do you
down
go?
to Bald Hill Road, which is nothing for me. That's
This one
where-
on Bald Hill Road?
Yep.
Wow.
444 Bald Hill Road. It's great.
What's the name of it?
What's the history of Zips
forget.
Diner?
I just know where it is. What?
The history of it?
Zips Diner. Yeah, is that separate from Ricky and Kenny, or is that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different people.
different folks? Okay.
The owner was
Still-
like, well, the guy that managed it, his son is managing it now. It's
So
like
it's
a
still
real
open.
like the women, the waitresses. I mean, they wear the white uniform, and this guy wears a tie every day.
No. So it's still open.
Yeah,
You ever
Yeah.
go there?
yeah,
Yeah.
It's great, classic diner. Last time I went there, I had chicken fried steak.
Oh, was that the time? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was really good.
That's a good one. All crunchy with gravy.
Had that white sausage gravy on it.
Oh, yeah.
it's really good, man.
Really, really good.
I made some red-eyed gravy the other day. That came out great.
Did you?
Yeah, man.
I love the red eye gravy.
Yeah.
Laura thought I was insane for making gravy out of ham.
Out of what?
She'd never heard of it. Ham gravy.
No, what
Red
I like
Eyed
with
Gravy.
ham is pineapple. A pine this and like there was like I think brown sugar and the drippings from the ham. Fuck me, that's good.
Yeah. Put it over biscuits. Mm-mm.
Oh. Nah,
Good.
nah, nah,
Nah,
nah,
nah,
nah.
nah, nah.
Remember these big hams growing up with pineapples on
yeah.
them, toothpicks, and those little red cherries and shit.
And those the cloves that you stick
Yeah.
into the pineapple into
Oh,
the
yeah.
ham.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been into one of them when I was a kid, man. That was the last time I ever ate one of them.
yeah. They ain't for eating.
You ever smoke a clove cigarette?
I did once. It was at Wheaton College, right? I was actually a guide. I was doing a CrossFit guide. It was like a graduation, all girls high school. And this one girl went by. I said, "Hey, you got a cigarette?" She says, "Do you mind clove?" I go, "What's that?" And it says, "Cigarette." I said, "All right." I went, it's cloves, right? So I don't remember how far I got.
And nasty.
It was kind of
Really high in nicotine. Like
Huh?
if you're a smoker, right, you
Really?
don't even smoke a whole clove cigarette, even if you're a smoker.
Yeah, I know. I might as well just
Put it
rolled
out.
up oak leaves, you know. Fucking. No, I wanted a cigarette, but anyway, yeah. I didn't want to. I didn't want. I just didn't want. It wasn't that I wanted a fire near my face for no reason. That was weird. Yeah, anyway, yeah. So yeah, I did see it once. That was like one time. That girl. She's the kind of girl that looked like she'd have clove cigarettes. You could
That's
just.
Yeah. I got one
Oh.
off a girl at school one. She was smoking the clove cigarettes. The hippie girl.
Yeah, it did surprise me that she had that was what she had. It just wasn't. Oh, it should have been a surprise, but it wasn't. Yeah, I got cigarettes, but they're weird.
They were nasty. Nasty.
I remember smoking them, but I don't remember what they were like.
You smoked more than one?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
wow.
tried to smoke them for a while. I was the male equivalent of that girl.
Oh yeah.
Let's see it now.
You had dreads, didn't you, when you were smoking them?
Oh no, that was later. I had dreads for a while in my 30s because I got sick and my hair got really tangled, and I just went with it. I had white guy dreads, they weren't pretty.
No.
Nah, they were fucking nasty. Fucking rat's nest dreads,
Natty dreadlocks.
It's more
man.
like mange.
No dread on this
Wow.
head.
No dreads now.
Good
No
luck.
hair at all. The two bald guys.
That's
Hey,
right.
Baldwin.
No, this is Mike. You know what I do when I get out of the shower?
I
Nothing.
just shaved my head yesterday. What do you do?
I can just shake a little. And go on like a a quick
I
towel.
can't get-
Man, I'm dry quick.
That's hard to get out of your head, man. That's hard to unsee.
Oh, well, you can do what you want with it, Mikey.
That's hard to unsee, man.
Oh,
But
I didn't
anyway.
tell you about the cape.
You got 2 minutes.
Oh,
Need 2
man.
minutes. What about the cape?
Go 1 minute. It's the towel. Towel's the cape. Right? I fly out of the bathroom, cut a corner, right? Fly into my room, powder everywhere.
You powder your head?
Oh yeah, this is I gotta. That's what it's it. Everywhere. Oh yeah, I should make curly noises. I also make curly noises.
Yachty. Well, boys, you have a good day.